We back again. Are we though? Hey, look. So I definitely want to talk for a minute about a few different things. And I'm just gonna drop it here. And maybe if you have some feedback, you'll get in the comments section. But other than that, it's WWTA gaming, and we talk PC gaming here. And at the recent times for these past few videos, y'all know I've been talking GTA, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about the GTA. Then I'm gonna talk about a few other things. Matter of fact, let me not even jump into GTA right now. Let me start with the main topic that I want to talk about. So everybody is ticked off with Xbox, right? Because of their lack of what they would say AAA games. Well, I want to share some thoughts on this. First thought is, does it even freaking matter? Like, why are you even stressing it? All right. That's the first issue, because there's one key thing that would stop all the madness. I know there's people that say I'm an Xbox guy, people say I'm a PlayStation guy, and then there's the rest of us that be looking like, yeah, whatever, dude, just get a freaking computer and just get past all that craziness. All right, so let me not get to that side first. Let me do this side first. Let me deal with the issue with Xbox and PlayStation and these people getting mad about game titles, right? This is crazy. So apparently, of course, the systems have to be built in with new technology so that they can run new advanced games that are being produced. We all know Unreal Engine 5 is like shutting everything down, like shutting the block down. Everybody's loving it. They want the Unreal 5 games. You know what I'm saying? And we also know that, and this is my thought. If I'm wrong, get in the comments section. But pretty much, games that are made on these consoles tend to be one directional, from my understanding. I could be wrong, but it's pretty much like a one directional games, and I think it's a scam. I'm sharing my thoughts. Don't get mad and shoot at me. Just get in the comments and let me know if you think I'm wrong and if you have better ideas or insight on it. But I think console games are treacherous. I think they make their games to keep you buying games, so they make them one directional so that you can get through the game and then buy the next game that they produce in the same series of game. I just don't like that. That's just terrible. You know what I'm saying? With PC, you have, I guess you call them indie development teams that make games that they stack downloadable content to. You know what I'm saying? There's no go buy a new game. It's just we do updates and we bring in new content. And I know some of the games that you see on Xbox and PlayStation are like that, but not for the most part. So that's the first issue I have. Right now, check it out. I've got Game Pass. I've got an Xbox. I got Game Pass. Why? Because I have a PC, and I can play Xbox. Not even that I play them, but it just allows me to connect Xbox and PlayStation. So I can have an Xbox in a living room, and I've got my computer in my room or any other room that I decided to have it at the time. And so I can go anywhere, right? I got a cloud connection. I can play games, stream games down to a tablet or whatever I need to do, and still be movement with the games. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a PC guy first. I love my keyboard and I love my mouse. Yeah, you can throw your controllers on there, Xbox controller, PlayStation controller. Yeah, you can hook them to your PC. You can even go wireless. You know what I'm saying? You can do you. I just don't roll like that. All right, so let's move past this. So everybody's mad, like, yo, oh my God, yo, they keep dropping these terrible games that are not like, they're like garbage. Okay, so listen, my thoughts on this as well. Everybody's hungry for video games, and these developers are getting these video games. They're probably dropping them too soon, but does it matter? In my opinion, one of the first things developers could do is say this is what happens on PC. I'm telling you guys right now, I play PC games, okay? They'll have games, and you'll join the beta. You'll do it a lot of times through Steam, or if it's not through Steam, you'll go through the actual website. They'll send you an email. You'll download and then every time there's a release, you'll play the game, right? So you can input and they take their time producing it. There is no we're waiting. There's no, like, for instance, GTA 6. We're all waiting for GTA 6, right? See, like other developers, what they'll do. And GTA could do this. I don't know. I've never been a part of this. I'm still new to GTA, but you could drop your beta. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Diablo fans, all you Diablo fans, what have you been doing? You've been playing Diablo before the game released and giving your input to make sure the game's running good and your thoughts and ideas and everything else so that they can help develop the game. So in the instance of these quote unquote AAA games like Anthem, which was the worst ever, But I still did like Anthem. They had a good idea, but I knew when they dropped that first demo, they were like, I'm like, oh my god, this demo is going to be the game, and they're trying to lie to everybody. And then it happened to be that demo was the game. Yeah, it's crazy. But you get to play the game and work with the development team. So if the development team is about their business and you're playing the game and working with them to help them improve the game and get it ready, you shouldn't just release the game. And for instance, I'll throw another one at you all. Warframe has been in development forever. I mean, wow. Major development, and it's still not done. So when development teams are producing games, I think they should first and foremost be honest. Game is in development. It's not a finished copy. It's not a finished game. All games will be in development because all the issues they have to deal with hardware and software from here to there and to the next. So it's always going to be in development, and games are never going to be perfect. Look at the situation with Destiny. It took a long time to get Destiny to where it was. It took a long time to get Warframe to where it is. I mean, it's going to be evolving, working on your game. You're going to have bugs. I mean, GTA 5 is still buggy. I love the game though. But sometimes when I'm flying a helicopter or a plane, I'll see the screen jitter or a trip out to the right corner or something. It's like, oh, that's just, you're going to find bugs. You're going to find, hey, look, y'all. Now, sometimes when your bugs are bad, yes, I get it. I think getting mad is not necessarily a good thing. It doesn't help. The thing to do is report the bugs and cut the game off. Look at World of Warcraft. They had so many issues, so many different times, but people still love the game and play it. They'll cut the game off and come back when it's working better. Okay? It gives the development team a chance to see how it's operating, get all the bugs in. You can report all the bugs. So anyways, that's that. Let's not beat on that. Let it be. Let's move along from that. So anyways, Xbox, PlayStation getting mad about games. That's just crazy. Let it go. All right, hold right there. All right, so we're not gonna beat on that. Let's just move along. So I know everybody's mad about all that, but I think Xbox and PlayStation could fix all this. I used to always talk to my stepsons and different people about the video game concept of why I can't play with Xbox friends and PlayStation friends, right? Why I can't play these games like this. And so, in thinking about that, and now thinking about the dilemma we're in now, with everybody being mad that there aren't any quote unquote AAA games, which I don't even think that's relevant. I would just stop using that term altogether and just say there isn't any good games, which I don't even know if that's true. I think there are good games. I just think there's none people are excited about. But I do think there's a way that it can be resolved. And so here's an idea on resolving the dilemma that Xbox and PlayStation console owners can be resolved. And this is just everybody just don't go crazy, but I'm going to share my thought. Why don't we get an app, right? A Steam or Epic Games or both apps connected to Xbox and PlayStation. If you can get the app there to where you can download games, right? Or even stream them from a PC in home, right? Preferably, you'd want an app to allow you to download the game straight to your console because, you do have new age consoles where it would be beneficial that if there was a Steam or Epic Games app attached to your Xbox and PlayStation, you wouldn't be worried about can you play with your friends. You'd be playing on Steam connected servers. You see what I'm saying? And I say this because I play PC and I love playing Grand Theft Auto 5. And so if I'm not around my PC and I'm around an Xbox or a PlayStation, I still want to play with my friends and they're on PC or Xbox or whatever the case may be, then if I log into my Steam app on the console and boot the game up because I've downloaded it through the app onto my console, because the consoles are just computers. PlayStation 5 looks like a freaking computer. It's an ugly design computer. Let me just harp on this word. Sony, what are you doing? That's the most ugliest design but look, just make a box, okay? You can make a black box, a white box, but what is this alien stuff that you guys are creating? It's just, oh my God, let me stop. Let me stop. Design, poor choice. So it would be so much easier if you or Steam and Epic, if you created an app that was accessible to Xbox and PlayStation that they could download to their consoles so that they would have access to the Steam library and the Epic Games library, then we don't have to worry about um playing on different servers trying to connect with your friends and can't cross serve. Think about this. The big picture for Xbox, okay, on PC, all my PC heads, the big picture, right? None of us really use it on PC. Why? Unless you got a controller hooked up and then you're using your controller and it's like a console. The big picture for Steam is like console gaming. So, with that being said, if they could produce that same thing and put it on Xbox and then put it on PlayStation, then you would be accessing through Steam. You wouldn't be worried about waiting for a game to release. Okay, you'd be playing all the massive titles on the Steam library, the Epic library. You'd be able to get access to all the different deals throughout the year. It would change the world. Okay, but nobody's talking about that. Y'all should talk about that. Y'all might be going at the wrong people. You might be getting mad. Like, why are you getting mad? PlayStation to Xbox, Xbox to PlayStation, when all y'all want to do is play games. Y'all consoles are essentially computers, with your new tech in it, and you should really be stating the case. Well, let's get Steam and Epic Games on our consoles that are technically computers. All right. I mean, really, if I can stream, look at the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck runs Steam, right? You know what I'm saying? So you're getting Steam on a small handheld. You telling me I can't get this on my Xbox? I can't. You can't get this on a PlayStation? Come on, you're killing me with the madness. You guys are being bamboozled. That's what I think is happening. You need to go with the right one. Look, you need to tell Xbox. You need to tell Steam. You need this on Xbox and you need this on PlayStation. Then that resolves everything. You got a whole host of games you can access. And listen, it's so many games that you'll be able to play with your friends. At that point, you won't be crying for another game. You'll be tied up playing all the favorite games you like that you couldn't play with your friends because they were on separate consoles. All right. Woo. Let's move past this, for this video gets long-winded because I just want to trip for a minute. Now, oh my God, what is going on with GTA 5? You guys are killing me over there. I love GTA 5, but let me talk to the player base. I'm tripping right now. How come when I want to play in public lobby because I like seeing other people in the game. When you play on invite only, it's kind of lonely. It's a ghost town. It's cool, but it's a ghost town. There's nothing more exciting than when you're running a mission or you're driving around. Let's say I go pick up one of my cars because I want to go to the shop and hook it up a little bit, and then I see a police chase come flying past me. There's another player in the game running like a mug, right? That's so exciting because it's like, yo, this is the real life of GTA. You know what I'm saying? That's the excitement to Grand Theft Auto, right? I love that. I love that GTA Online. I love it. That's the coolest stuff. You see the helicopters flying and they're shooting at things, doing missions or whatever they're doing. I don't know. I mean, in free roam. So it's a lot of stuff that's so cool about GTA Online, but here's the freaking issue why you can't do it, which is just, oh my God, come on. This is for the player base. Like, for real, man. This is for real. Like, you can't passive if you're in CEO mode, or I think biker mode, motorcycle club mode. You can't passive, right? So, boom. Now, other griefers that have nothing better to do will come spot you and attack you for the heck of it, just for no reason at all. I guess just to feel good. Like, I don't think that was the intent when they created the free roam online multiplayer. I don't think their intent was for you to just randomly go attack people. Like, and it's crazy because most people, the first thing they do when they get on GTA Online is they go find somebody else or an AI and hit them. And I'm like, why is that like the first thing you think to do is just go hit somebody? Like, this is crazy to me. Like, all this stuff you can do in the game, and the first thing you want to do is hit somebody, stab somebody, or shoot somebody. This tells me that a lot of people that come play GTA are really, you know what I'm saying? Something's really going on in your mind that you probably want to deal with. Because the first thing you think is violence. Now, I know Grand Theft Auto, you think automatically it's a violent game. Yeah, well, technically it's a violent game, but it's more than just a violent game. It's a game full of content. You can become a business owner. You can do business missions. You can do story missions. It's so much. You can just hang out. You can get your business up and just hang out and go to bars, bar hop, run with your friends. You can do all this stuff, which would be exciting in Grand Theft Auto Online if you didn't have random people for no reason just see another person and say, "Oh, I'm going to go throw a bomb at their car," and then go put a sticky bomb on their car and drive off. Why? This kills me. Like, why would you innately do that? Like, I really feel like, there is like, you okay, so you get a $2,000 bonus every so many minutes or whatever, what they call good behavior. And I applaud that. I think that's a great thing, but it's just not. I get the idea and the concept, but it's not. Like, really, you need to give like a $50,000. But listen to me, Rockstar. You need to give a. I know this is going to be difficult because a lot of people access your game by getting the buying the shark cards. I get it, you know what I'm saying? And I get it's a good business model. You make good amount of money off that. But there's a few things I want to talk about that too. But let's not go too far yet. So for instance, you need to kick out 25 to 50 grand every 45 minutes for good behavior, just like we pick up in our clubs. That is awesome. Listen, Rockstar, I get 50 racks, okay, for my club being popular for every 45 minutes. 50 racks, okay? So if you want to get good behavior in the game, you should throw out 50 racks every 45 minutes, okay? Boom. Now I know you're going to feel like you're losing money, but you're not. Check this out. For PC players, you can offer us Game Plus, right? Because there are things that are every now and then good with Game Plus. Like for instance, with your Game Plus, you can drop bonus money. Right? I know you dropped the 500K for your PlayStation Game Plus players that I know of. And there's different things that happens, like for instance cool clothes or something like that could be a part of your random drop, and then random discounts that only Game Plus members can get, you know what I'm saying? Like this month make it to where I don't know, this freaking $1 million car is accessible to your Game Plus players for like 400 or 500,000. You see what I'm saying? So that they continue to give you $5 or $10 a month subscribers fee to your game, so you can make your money there on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can make your money seriously, and there's no need. I mean, some people are going to buy shark cards, I guess, but it's so much more playing the game instead of just letting people go buy all this stuff by buying these shark cards. If they choose to do it, I get it, whatever. But they miss out on a lot of the game by just cheating the system and buying everything with actual real money. All right, so you can still make your money, but that's one of the things I think might can help, right? Because nobody really just wants to randomly, because there's so many things to do. Like when you're online, you can have people join in to missions. When you set missions up, you have the opportunity to invite everybody in the lobby, so you can have up to 4 people in a match or in a mission. So that's definitely a positive thing for the game, and it allows people to make new friends. Okay, but the grieving thing, like, there's got to be a way to cut that off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get it. You want people to attack other people that are um CEOs and stuff, because that heightens the game. I get that. So you can't passive mode that, and people do have the opportunity to do that. So that's fine. But like, there should be a penalty system. Like for instance, in Red Dead Redemption, if you kill somebody, then you get a warrant on you, a bounty on you, right? And the bounty grows, okay? And then and even so, here's a better one. If you kill somebody, right? And it's not mission related, like for instance, it's not a CEO, and you kill somebody and it's not mission related, you should just lock them up for 45 minutes. If their character is locked up for 45 minutes, then they might rethink randomly going to kill people. You see what I'm saying? Come on, Rockstar. And if you guys got any comments, get down there and drop it. But check this out. Let's just think about this. This would be really cool. Let's say You want to grieve, and let's say you in 45 minutes let's do 3 people. You killed 3 people in 45 minutes that were not mission related, that were not CEOs, that were doing a CEO mission. They were just not related, or an opt-in opt-out thing, right? If you opt in for CEO and for that type of PvP gameplay, you should just literally opt in for it. That'll do it right there. Opt in for PvP. This resolves everything. So in games like World of Warcraft, you can opt in by being in the capital city. You can opt in for PvP. That solves everything, right? You have a passive mode on your game. You should make it passive mode for CEO and biker club as well, so that people can still do their missions. And if they opt in, because you do it now, if they opt in, they make like what 5% or 10% or 15% more. If they opt in, give them a 50% increase. Okay, make it worth their while. If you opt in, you get a 50% increase, or a 2 time, or 1.5 time, or 2 time increase for that mission. Say for instance, I'm going to do a cargo delivery drop, and the delivery drop is going to pay me 186K, right? Now, if I opt to do a PvP version of it in the free roam, then double that, right? So then that'll put it at what, 360, right? So now if I do that mission in the in PvP mode, I'll make 360. You see what I'm saying? Double it. Now you can continue to have that content, and I can attempt that content for the 360. So it's like I can be safe and play for the 180, for the 180, or I can say, you know what, let's just see if anybody's going to come at me. If I got my friends running with me, because you people allowed Xbox, or you people created the Steam version for Xbox and PlayStation, so now they got Steam on their consoles. Now I can play with my friends, and we can handle that. Anyways, I'm getting long with it. Those are my thoughts and ideas. I thought I'd share. If you guys got any comments, drop them down below. Let me know how you feel about those thoughts. Got long-winded. That's what I do. I'll catch you on the next episode.